The crowd is assembled at the Air Canada Centre, looking for a Raptors victory here in Toronto. And we've got it live right here on 2K Sports. Sacramento is working their way through a road trip going into today's game. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. On the court for Sacramento, Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. Andre Miller is out there with Ben McLemore, and it's Gay in at the 3 spot. Here's McLemore. Moves back up, and the layup is up and in. McLemore's got his first points in this one.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much. Better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Cartwright's checked in for Sacramento. Let's check out the NBA's best three-point threats. The 4th spot held by Ben McLemore.
What a percentage. That's amazing, especially from long range. That deep touch, incredible.
Well, the Toronto Raptors guys looking at a rebrand for a team starting next season to celebrate their 20th anniversary in the league. Boy, time flies. New colors, Steve, and a new logo.
Yeah, they'd even considered a name change, but decided to stick with the Raptors. But a chance perhaps to go with that bird of prey connotation rather than a dinosaur.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
First personal foul, team second.
DeMar DeRozan is starting to piece it together. I mean, we see him upping his scoring average. He's shooting it better. He's passing the ball with more confidence. He's becoming more efficient. You know, after a big extension from the Raptors, I think they've got to be pleased with his progress.
Outside Lowry. He dishes it to DeRozan. The shot is off. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. And guys, when you look at DeRozan, where can he take the next step?
Well, he has the physical tools to be an elite perimeter defender. He's made strides, definitely, but he has the potential, I think, to be even better than what he is right now.
Patterson setting the pick for DeRozan. He feeds it to Patterson. And again, Toronto no luck. Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against the Indiana Pacers.
Tell you what, the way they shot the ball that game, Kevin, it looked like a shoot-around out there.
It sure did, and all the more impressive because they did it on the road. You're not supposed to be able to get that hot in an opponent's building.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Amir Johnson's checked in for Patterson. Ross comes in for James Johnson. Williams, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vasquez in for Kyle Lowry. Sacramento also making some changes. Hollins is checked in, and it's Evans in for Carl Landry. Vasquez kicks to Johnson. Down low. That's good from Vasquez on the assist by Johnson. Vasquez has got his first points of the night. The Kings trailing. Out to the wing. McLemore with the ball. He's against Williams. McLemore, the pass to Williams. Up top, McLemore. 5 to shoot. Back to Williams. The 3. Rebound by Vasquez.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, and that's due to their physical play. They're scrapping and clawing for each and every rebound out there.
There's a screen. Ross dishes to Williams. Sacramento grabs the miss. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
You know, on an ordinary night, I think they would have come out on top in that game. That's how well they played, but they just happened to run into a club that was playing at the top of its game.
And Steve, I think they get the win if that game had been at home instead of on the road.
Here's Cartwright, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with James Johnson's checked in for Johnson. DeRozan comes in for Ross. And it's Lowry in for Williams. On the court right now for the Kings, Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. McLemore is out there with Cartwright. And it's Gay in at the 3 spot. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And it's Lowry penetrating Valanciunas. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
He didn't have to. Getting off the ground very far for that one. The big man with the slam.
Well, he makes up for any lack of athleticism with that tremendous size, Clark.
Yeah, he's not exactly a smooth operator, but what he is powerful. And when he gets position in the lane, he can go up and get it done.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Kevin, DeMar DeRozan, a first-time All-Star in 2014. He's learned from veterans like Kobe the value of watching film. He said, quote, "I'm reading situations better, understanding what I have to do, not just for myself, but the next person on the team. I'm more confident in every decision I make on both ends." Guys, the difference is clearly evident.
Yeah, scoring more efficiently and improving as a passer, Doris. Thanks. Lowry drives in. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Cousins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
That's his 2nd personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
The Raptors have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Raptors, Kyle Lowry. 2 shots.
And so Lowry nails both of them.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
This team is never afraid to get physical. I think they enjoy this style of play.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Last season, the Kings inking DeMarcus Cousins to a big 4-year contract extension, and he rewarded them with the best season of his young NBA career, setting career highs pretty much across the board.
You know, in the past with Cousins, I think he had tended to fall in love with the perimeter jump shot, and he's got a good one. He can make it. But, you know, when you look at his size and strength, it's hard not to think that he should be taking advantage of that closer to the rim and putting more pressure on defenses as a result. I think last season he did commit to attacking inside the paint, and we saw the results. They were pretty good.
Here's Cartwright. Misses off the left iron.
You know, he's so confident, sometimes to a fault, and that showed right there. That's a bad shot.
Exactly. I mean, that's self-inflicted damage right there. They're a lot better.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Kings.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. First things first.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
And now let's catch up with...
Thank you, Kevin.